I'm gonna share something with you guys. That was pretty cool, right? So on my birthday, my last birthday, I made an extra $10,000 when I was sitting on the beach. How many of you guys would love to earn an extra $10,000 while you're sitting on the beach on your birthday? All right. But can I keep it 100 with y'all? So I made an extra $10,000 while I was sitting on the beach, right? But I was honestly, I was a little pissed off. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because I had expectations of making more. But you wanna know the interesting thing? The only reason why I had expectations of making more because I've heard other people make more. Why? Because I'm around certain environments. So when you hear that my bro Carter made $1 million in a day, when you get around certain people, achieving certain things, it's like, it's so crazy. When you get close to people hitting high level goals, it makes your goals seem smaller, and they actually make them seem easier. And you're like, damn, I'm actually thinking pretty small. Like, that's actually what damn, what I thought was like something serious, but like you did this, like, all right, let me stop playing. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm gonna teach you how to make a 6-figure ebook. It could be more, it could be 7 figures. I'm being conservative here. Here's what I believe. I believe everybody in here has some type of expertise. Everybody say expertise. Expertise. Everybody has some type of intellectual property that they can share to the world and monetize. Everybody say monetize. Monetize. And if you would stop being selfish, everybody say stop being selfish. Stop being selfish. With your gift, with your value, you could truly bless some people. Right, Tim? My God, Tim knows some stuff that can bless some people. I know that because he blesses me. Yeah, everybody in this room knows something. What's that thing that people ask you about that they need help with all the time? Think about it. I want you guys to really think about that and write that down. What's something that you know something just more than most people? People reach out to me like, how do you do this? Raisha, how did you start that business? Thank you. I saw the wheels turning, so I figured, let me say this. Oh, got it. Like they keep, because for whatever reason, you've maybe been doing that for a couple of years. It could be based on cooking. It could be based on finances. It could be based on health. It could be based on maybe you got merch. I don't know what it is. Hair. Think bigger. There's something you know. Don't rack your brain too long. I'm telling you, there's something that you have in your head that people ask you about. How do you do this? How can I do that too? And once you kind of have that thing, like, all right, I know this is, I'm good at this. You want to start with the research phase. Because what you want to do is find out, the amount of traction, how searchable, how engaging is this particular topic. How can you do that? Google that. You know what I'm saying? If you're a trainer, if you've helped people lose 30 pounds in 30 days, I don't know, 30 pounds in 90 days, or if you've made a lot of money doing crypto, or whatever your deal is, you research that, especially on YouTube. YouTube that topic. Find experts on that topic. See what they're talking about. Look through the comments of those YouTube videos. See what people are asking. Maybe there's so many questions on a particular thing that person didn't talk about. All right, that's where you can fill in the void. What's that thing? Research it. Because the more you research it, the more that you understand, okay, there's a need for this. There's a demand for this. And if I create and package something, I can probably sell a lot of this and make a lot of money with it. Make sense? Yeah. Anybody want to yell out what's something that you're good at?
I've been in IT for over a decade. Everyone always asks me how to transition or get into IT.
You like money?
I love money.
You should create that expeditiously. Something within the IT realm. Anybody else?
I get all the time of college prep and funding for college,
yeah,
and also construction management.
That's huge. How many parents would love to figure out how they can get more funding for college for their kids? Oh my God.
That's everybody.
What else?
Pretty good at teaching and finding
fun stuff to do.
Say it again.
Like finding fun stuff and
Okay.
like people always go, how do you find it?
Hey, listen, you know me. I travel a lot. My DMs are flooded. Yo, how do you do this? How do you know, how can I get there? You can definitely create something around that all day long. All day long. Anybody else?
Music and visual production.
Yep.
That just comes easy to me.
That's big. That's easy to you. You already know, you be going crazy with certain like visual, like, and I'll be like, how do you do that? And especially right now, the way how content is so big, you make a lot of money with that. So you YouTube it, you Google it, figure out all the, see what people are talking about, find experts already doing it, see the questions that people have, read the reviews, read the comments, right? And then after the research phase, what you want to do is you want to figure out an outline.
Say outline.
Yeah, outline. Matter of fact, before the outline, you want to do a title. Title. Yeah. Title. Because, hold on a second. Because here's what you have to understand, right? So, it's almost like Airbnb. It's almost like YouTube. You can have great content. You can have a great property. But if the title's trash, it's not going to be too attractive, right? So like, I want you to think about book titles that were just extremely attractive to you. Like I seen an ebook that said like, how to make 6 figures in 6 months. Would you say that's attractive? What'd you said? You said college funding, right? Like what type of, like how much college funding would you say is available?
How can you get,
Well, I guess let me ask this really quick. I don't want to cut you off. Can people get like their whole tuition paid off?
yeah, that's what I was about to say, yeah.
You could literally create like 7 ways.
To go to college for free or something.
Yeah, 7 ways to go to college for free. Like 7 simple steps to go. Seven simple steps on how to go to college for free, or something like that. You know, what was that?
There's an ebook I'm actually creating right now.
Million dollar realtor secrets. I like that. But you know, I like that. No, that's good. That's good. $1 million realtors. Yeah,
I tried a few other versions, but that's what we're playing with right now.
that's good. What'd you say? IT.
Yeah.
And you said you help. You can. People want to know how to go from their profession IT.
Yes.
Like, what kind of money can people make in IT?
6 figures.
Okay. It could be like 6 simple steps. 6 simple steps on how to go from, because I want to make it simple. 6 simple steps on how to transition into a 6-figure IT career, or something like that. And the reason why I'm saying these things, because a lot of times people are oftentimes lazy. And a lot of times, if you could, but only do this if it makes sense, and only say this if you know that people can get these results. But if you could kind of put a time in there where people can be like, okay, cool, if I learn this, I can do this in 6 weeks, I can do this in 6 days, I can do this in 6 months. You know, like, people like stuff like that. Because people, lazy. They want simple. My boy created an ebook. It's like 100 ways to make 100,000 in real estate or something like that. Right? Like, simple, but yet attractive. Right? So boom, the title. Then you want to create an outline. Honestly, these couple parts right here, this is probably the hardest part. You can literally create an ebook in like 24 hours. I'm literally going to break this down to you, okay? So, outline. So what do I mean by that? So you put the title on the top of the paper, and then you literally just create just chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3. Kind of like go through your process of how someone can do that. Right? Keep it very simple. Guys, you can literally do this, research, title, outlet, in a matter of within 24 hours. Everybody say action. Action. Right? Doesn't take long. Outline. And the amazing thing is, like, an ebook doesn't have to be like super long. You know, a lot of times we get these like big books and they got like 1,000 pages, 500 pages. It does not have to be that long. As long as it's effective and it gets to the point, right? So create an outline. Literally this is 24 hours, right? So now here's what you do. Once you have the outline, there's an app called Otter.
How do you spell it?
Otter, O-T-T-E-R. You can literally voice record the whole entire ebook. So if you have the outline, you start with chapter 1. So give me an example of what do you think chapter 1 would be, if you could.
Chapter 1 would be what certifications maybe?
What certifications? All right.
I'm just...
No, I'm just, yeah, that's cool. It'd be like chapter 1, what is certification? And guess what? The reason, and here's what's even cool. How many of you guys aren't the best writers? You're not the best writer. I am not a writer. Yeah, I remember Grant Cardone said that, and it was so funny, right? You guys know Grant Cardone? So Grant Cardone, right? He has a lot of successful books, right? 10X Rule, a lot of books. So he had wrote this book, and like somebody had reached out to him. He was like, "Man, I picked up your book. It had a lot of grammatical errors." And he's like, "Bro, this isn't a best written book. It's a bestseller B. I ain't gonna say the word. It's a bestseller B. It's not best written. It's a bestseller. People want to be authors, but not even gonna sell a book. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, you don't have to be a writer. Trust me, I am not a good writer. But the beautiful thing about Otter and voice recording is because you could just literally talk. You can literally talk like you're having a conversation. That's what I do with every my ebook. I'm just in the crib. I sit on the couch. I'm like, da 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 da. Once you got the chapter, just talk. Talk about it. Don't even if you mess up, it's cool. You don't gotta stop and re-record. Just keep talking. Just keep talking. Boom. Stop. Next chapter. Talk. Because I'm gonna show you what happens after that. After you talk through every chapter, then what you do is you give it to a transcriber. And what a transcriber is essentially somebody that can take an audio and put it into words. And this individual is quite savvy when it comes to stuff like that, because even if you messed up and you fumbled on words, they'll still effectively take the audio and put it into words that make sense. Make sense? And then after you do that, you got the words on paper, digital paper, right? Then you get a formatter. I think that's how you spell format. How you spell formatter? Is it 2 T's? So you don't gotta be grammatically. You got it. Formatter. Right. So what does a formatter do? Boom. The transcriber put the audio on digital paper. The formatter is going to take those words and they're going to make it look pretty. You ever seen those ebooks and you see like the pretty lines and the numbers at the page 1, page 2? You can put your Instagram on the bottom. Like, it looks pretty. You got a little like, just theme going on, a little design on each thing. They're gonna format it. Looks pretty. Make sense? Yeah. Cool. So after it's looking pretty, matter of fact, you could do this, at the same time, but you could also have somebody make a cover. And you don't necessarily even have to wait for that. Like, you can get a cover while you're doing all this stuff, really. Like, do you guys want to know where you can find people who do this? Yes. You can find a transcriber on Fiverr. You can find a formatter on Fiverr. And you can find somebody to make the cover on Fiverr for like $5. Huh? Canva. You can literally make an ebook for like a couple $100. And then what you do next, this was really gangster.
Yeah.
You market it. Now, do you want to know the best time to launch something?
Yes.
Birthday.
Yes, on your birthday. Why is that? That's when you get the most attention. That's when people love you the most. That's when people support you the most. That's when people remember you because of Facebook. You have the most attention on you organically on your birthday. So you can launch something every single birthday. And here's the cool thing. You put it on Instagram or whatever. And you could, I would always pre-launch. Everybody say pre-launch.
Pre-launch.
I'm always big on pre-launching, like creating a wait list. Hey guys, I'm launching this on my birthday in like 1 week, 2 weeks. I'm always big on that because I feel like that just kind of puts you in a position to sell more and create more awareness and excitement about what you're doing. But boom, people buy your stuff. They'll start tagging you in your stories. Other people are seeing your stories. So it's like, hey, happy birthday, got your ebook. Happy birthday, got your ebook. And you just reshare. Other people seeing it. Damn, I got to get their ebook. Because they don't think I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like I got to get the ebook. It's their birthday. They feel guilty. You can send a mass text message to all your family and friends. Hey, guys, it's my birthday. Just released the ebook. And you could sell this sucker for like $27, $34. And for some people, this is a mental shift because you're used to going to Amazon and buying a book for $12. And you're like, why would somebody buy an ebook for $27 or $34 when they can buy a physical book from Amazon for $15? I don't know why, but they sell. I don't know why, but they sell. $27, $34. And here's even this, and I'm gonna stop right here, but here's what you can even do. Everybody say order bump.
Order bump.
Some of you guys know what that means, some of you don't. But a platform that I sell my digital products on is called ClickFunnels. Anybody familiar with ClickFunnels?
Yeah.
It's a very popular platform. You can sell sell your course via there, ebooks, a lot of digital products. ClickFunnels. There's similar sites like Samcart, things of that nature, but ClickFunnels is like one of my favorite. So on ClickFunnels, let's just say you're selling an ebook. When you get to the checkout page, you can have an order bump set. What that means is, right before they're going to check out, you can have this thing under that says, hey, we see that you're getting the ebook. While you're at it, you can also get the audio version. So while you're driving, you can listen to how to create 6 figures in IT in 6 months or 6 weeks or whatever. And then you can charge $19.97 for the audiobook. So a sale that was going to be like $27 or $34 ends up being like $50 or something dollars. And do you know that a lot of people are lazy? So if they can listen to something instead of reading it, a lot of people can get the audio version. Does this make sense? And here's the most beautiful thing about this. You create something one time, and you can make money off of it forever and ever and ever and ever and ever and ever. And you can relaunch it as many times as you want. You understand what I'm saying? And the cool thing is too, this allows you to become an expert, an authoritative figure within your niche. It just puts you in a certain, because guess what? People call you an author now. But it took you 24 hours to make it. Now you're an author. You understand what I'm saying? Somebody say perceived value.
Perceived value.
Your value goes up now. And when your value goes up, so does your bank account. How many guys are going to take action on this?
Oh, yeah. That gave me a great idea.
Was this helpful? Was this valuable?
Yes.
Awesome.